Oh, God. Tried to do this off stream. Yuck.
I've got poofy
Okay.
hair today.
So I am set. Oh no, I'm not set up. I left my book upstairs. Damn.
Okay, go get your book. You're Fluffer Squirrel. And this is Paint and Ponder.
Frazzled squirrel at the minute. Okay, let me start to adjust the camera.
Put this aside for when it's needed next.
This toilet paper. I don't read this newspaper. I use it for my throat to go toilet on. Or painting.
Oh, it's so funny. I've got water. Oh, right. We've got some treasures in chat. Hi, Joe. Hi, Irish. I finished this with Holly and the journey. Can't forget. She got a little traumatized with her exposure to what it's like to be live with Tilty Bird. little exposure crash course. Hey, Jurgen. My hair is poofy and it's everywhere, so I'm gonna have to restrain it at some point, I feel. Reminder, everybody, if you have not taken your DB Crim meds,
Right.
here's to the end of the CCHR.
Sweet. What the mess? What the mess?
Oh, I was just taking my meds.
Oh, nice.
And I always do a toast to the end of the CCHR at the end of taking my meds.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, Staley.
Cute.
Oh, Joe bumped her head.
Oh dear.
Your head or your heed?
What's a heed?
Well, that's what I'm wondering. No, it's. I think she meant head. If it helps, I was coming down into my shop and I smoked myself in the head with this thing. So, hi Susan. Hi everybody. Hope everybody's having an okay morning, afternoon, day.
Hello.
Heed
Hi,
is head in Scottish. Got it.
Hi, Susan. Hi, Jurgen. Hi, Irish Mutt. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you all. I was a bit nervous about being late. I do apologise. But I think I was a bit frazzled last week and I did have to give, well, I didn't have to, but I wanted to give Tilty my apologies for being a bit stressy at the start of the stream last week.
Well, and the thing is we don't need to be stressy. If you need a couple extra minutes, you need a couple extra minutes. I don't mind.
Yeah, I did say, I was like, right, if it happens again, which did this week, I would just be like...
I do the same thing. Yeah. It's hard. It's hard because we have a time that we have set and we're trying to get everything done before that time. And if we don't get it done before that time, then we're late. And it's like, no, okay. If you don't get everything done, it means you need a few extra minutes. And we have to like retrain ourselves a little bit about that.
I really don't like being late.
I don't like it either. I would rather be 45 minutes early than 10 minutes late.
No, I like being like 2 minutes early. That's my sweet spot. 2 minutes early.
I would rather sit and entertain myself for 45 minutes.
No, I would. That would.
Oh
be
my
awesome.
God, Joe, the song that you made.
Oh my God,
I love it.
I haven't commented.
I
keep going to comment on things and then getting distracted, and I go up to my phone and think I've done the thing, and I haven't.
Trying to find the book here. Oh, our timer. Let me get the timer up.
I'm still getting everything sort of sorted and...
Well, that's what the timer's for.
Yes, this is true. Oh, I meant to
We
put all of,
good.
I meant to put all of my normal paints in one place, and then all of my other paints in another place. Can you even hear me?
Been
I'm so
there.
sorry.
Yep, we can hear you. Just 1 second, I'm gonna blow my nose quickly.
I tried to be organised, and I've derailed myself. Oh, that one says paint on it, so I don't need that one. Well, I did one thing right.
Okay. Joe said I sent it on my other Instagram fluffer in case you think it's a random DM.
Okay.
Do I not even have a hair clip up here? Oh man.
Is it
Have I
that kind?
bamboozled myself?
Right. At least people know to just skip forward 10 minutes to avoid all of this.
Exactly. No. This is the human shit they come here for.
We can maybe put a disclaimer on, being like, not a disclaimer, but like a warning. Like, we do chat on for 10 minutes at the start.
Yeah.
Please don't say.
Hello, John Davies. This is a art stream, and we're currently covering a book written by a French Canadian gentleman who left the cult of Scientology. Laura's here. I made a video for you, but then I got embarrassed and I didn't send it. So I'm going to send it to you privately. Because it's just like from me to you, so.
That's why I don't write stuff, because I cringe at my own words and I'm like, oh, I can't.
Well, I
may
may have been like having a huge concert with Laura last night, like in my bathroom. The acoustics are amazing in there, okay?
That's all that matters. Yeah, so
and we finished our
so yeah, we'll just be finishing up the last chapters of Falling from a Pink Cloud, giving our final thoughts on it. And we do have corrections to make. I feel like oh, it's so amazing. Thank you all for being here. Yes, correction. Sorry. We will mention this a few times because we both are neurospicy individuals. And we'll probably get distracted, and also it'll need repeating as it is a correction. When
we're
me and
gonna need the Duck Nana of sincerity.
Yeah. When me and Tilty both read the book, I think we both misconstrued that by taking many tablets, he was wishing to not exist anymore. That wasn't the case. He genuinely just wanted to be happy, and when that didn't work, he took more and more because he just desperately wanted to be happy. I think probably due to both of our past experiences, we've probably read into that a bit too much, maybe, or just.
I definitely think I projected my.
Yeah, which isn't okay when we're reading books. That is something I will be much more careful to re-go over. And the fact that I've read this book twice now is maybe a thing to be like, maybe 3 times, maybe third time is a charm. And yeah, read this book 3 times. You definitely could. There's so much in there, and it's so
true.
Yeah, it's incredibly powerfully written. But yeah, that is a correction we need to make.
Yes, because we really didn't intend anything to be misconstrued. We just genuinely had formed a different thought in our brain based on the things that we had personally been through and thought, oh, it must be this kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, well, when I did A and B, I then did C. And then it's just like, well,
Exactly.
not everyone does A, B, and C. Like, not everyone does A or B, let alone C. And then some people don't do C, some people go to D or E or F or
Well,
get
and
a
like
better
not
grade.
everybody goes to A in order to get to Z, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
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 Corn's here.
Pardon?
Corn's here.
We said hello to Corn.
Oh, I didn't say hello to Corn. Corn. Oh my gosh, it's Grandma Bird's birthday today.
Happy birthday,
And
Grandma Bird. I hope you enjoy your Grandma Bird sweets. I definitely sent for Tilty to share and told them multiple times to share.
I have them put aside with the puzzle.
Amazing.
I even told Mitch, get the fuck away from that. It's not for you.
Thank you.
And he said, oh, it's for Grandma. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I've got these beautiful pieces from Brad.
Aww.
And that's for Grandma Bird. It's her favorite flower, dahlia. Look at how gorgeous that is.
It is beautiful, but I bet it doesn't taste as good as Werther's Originals.
But she can have one of. Oh yeah, and this is the sick log he sent us.
Nice log, bro.
Sick log?
Nice log, bruh.
Nice log, bro.
Where is it?
Even log. Um. She can enjoy the taste of the Werthers while looking at the flower.
Is he here?
I don't know.
Is Brad here?
Yeah, he is.
Is he? That's sick. Oh, I was like, why
Brother
is
Brad's
he
here.
here? And thus the lad doth flutter
The lad.
in.
Oh, I do have my secondary easel. Yay! This is the OG. We got Chunky and Lulu.
Okay, so I think
Sandra's
I've got
bird.
the colours. I think I've got the colours I want. I think I'm going to go for, come on, massive hands. Yellow. That's what we've got the big hands for, look. We see them?
Oh my goodness. You're going for it. I see what you're going to do.
You were
I'm
speaking to
here
me
for
in your
it.
cat voice then. Like, you know, that's how you speak to your cats, in that voice. You just spoke to me in your cat voice.
Did I?
Yes, you just used your pistachio voice to me.
Sorry.
We have just gone 13 minutes in, so I would like you to listen to that back because that threw me a little bit. It did. Hi. I'm seeing new names. Hi, I think new names. Cassie, hello. Thank you for joining.
So.
Brad, it's amazing to have you here. Amazing.
It is. Thanks for being here, Brother Brad. Big bad
picture.
brother B-Rad.
Here's the picture Brad sent to me. Is the camera picking it up?
Coffee almost came out my nose.
It might be the light, and don't worry.
Look, you can see the Tilty Likes butt stuff up in the corner and the peacock.
Amazing. They're
Brad
friends
sent me
already.
that peacock. And then I got my Tilty Loves butt stuff.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm here. I see you all.
Dream. It's the dream.
So, I think this is going to be the first one I'm going to do. I might do another one. I was going to say I'm bored then, but no, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Excuse me, Brad? You think you can keep us in control? That's a funny joke. Coming in here with such funny jokes.
Brad's here. SP security. Keep us all in check.
That's right.
But no, that's such a sweet thing. Sweet and thoughtful. Grandma Bird is going to be over the moon.
I was gonna give it to her when it first arrived, and she's like, "No, save it for my birthday." want a surprise on my birthday. Oh, that's the end of our chat shit timer. I almost tripped over my amp cord. Away she goes. Okay.
Open to the correct page.
Oh, go ahead and close my book. That's cool. Here's the cover. Oh, then it covers the. Well, okay. Well, the cover's gorgeous. I don't think we're ignoring you, Casey. We're trying to get our table set up for painting.
Yeah, I said hi, Casey, and I think I recognised. I said I think we've got some new names in the chat. Apologies if you're not new, but hello, welcome, thank you for being here. If you're talking about why is Brad ignoring you, Brad's a right ass. He just be ignorant.
And he smells like one too.
No, I'm joking. Brad's awesome. We appreciate him very much.
Yeah.
What chapter are we on? 'Cause the chat shit timer has gone off.
Yeah, we're finishing up the last two chapters and the epilogue.
So it's 25, 26.
And the epilogue, yes.
And the epilogue. Did we start on 25? No.
No, we've ended on 24.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I just also want to apologize to Michelle about the misunderstanding of that because that hurt our feelings, to hurt your feelings. We didn't mean to misinterpret it.
We also don't share feelings.
Mm-hmm.
We are individuals.
We're two individual human people.
Yes.
Although we sometimes use the royal we.
Yes, this is correct. We do indeed. Anyway, at the end of chapter 24, the last thing I wrote in my notes is, I'm flabbergasted. So that was clearly
That
very
was a good thing to write.
Hi, Powerlies. Thank you for being here.
Powerlies.
So yeah, 24, we wrapped it up. It was the Pentecostal church, and that was that was a lot. 25 is where he is baptized. Is it baptized? Baptism. Note check. Fact checker.
No. 25, he signs up for the leader course. He was baptized in 24.
Oh.
Yeah, he signed up for the preliminary leader course training for those who wish to guide other Christians within that church. The course, divided into 3 levels, was taught by level 3 leaders.
Was this the chapter where he had the second baptism, he had the full immersion baptism, but there was no ecstasy this time?
I think you're right.
Yeah. Otherwise, I've wrote the wrong chapter heading on my notes, and I may be in trouble.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it says here, the event was organized by Pastor Gilbert, the same man who had baptized me a week earlier. It was meant to be casual, a chance to socialize and get to know other people. However, when they entered the room, they were like, "Oh, we're praying to the Lord of Hosts."
Is that where he was? He went into a trance and he was like speaking in tongues and stuff.
Yeah, this is where he walked. Yes, this is where he walks in and sees the guy speaking in. Yes, yeah. And then once he sat down, the guy stopped speaking in tongues, and he was like, "I feel a lot of shame and sadness in the room."
Yeah, very passive aggressive. Not
go fuck yourself.
Not very pastory.
No.
Oh, that sounds like food.
Like a pasture?
It sounds like I'm complaining about Italian food. It's not very pastory.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like farm, like the pasture's not good for the cows.
Oh no, I was thinking like this carbonara doesn't have enough spaghetti in it.
Gotcha.
Sorry, completely. Keep me on.
The pastor. It's not very pastory of him.
Pastory.
Pastoral. It's not very pastoral.
Yes, thank you. It's not very pastoral of yeah.
Yeah, Brad, it unsettles me as well. Brad said he doesn't like it when people speak in tongues. He says it unsettles them.
I see a comment. I love your painting. Don't think the one about mine just yet.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
And if you are talking about mine, thank you too.
Yeah. I think it would be.
I'm drawing what's in my mind.
From your mind's eye?
Yeah, there we go. Yes. So yeah, trance, speaking in tongues, and then tried to put hands on him. So he's tried to touch him unconsensually.
I love this sentence.
Rightfully is like, no. He refused and stood up to him afterwards, which I think is, if you're just joining, we do have other streams, but the book is being re-edited at the minute, and I would say please just get the book. It'll be on Amazon, it will be in French and English, and there'll be an audio book coming out as well. And
yes.
I feel like we'll both be putting lots out on the community page, or maybe even making another video just to say to people, oh, it's out now.
Yeah, for sure. And I know that a lot of people have been waiting for our audiobook version because it's quite challenging for a lot of people to sit down and read a book right now.
Yeah.
So it'll be really good to be able to say, hey, there's an audiobook version, and then they'll be like, oh, heck yeah, I've been waiting for that, and then go and read the book.
I'm just going to get this.
Yeah, I just love this sentence that I highlighted. Feeling targeted by his earlier comment, I stepped back to avoid his touch. There was no way I was letting this man gain any authority over me.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. We are not sisters. We are not ladies, and we are not related.
From different prostates. That's how we identify.
That's right. I said something about Brad, and then I was like, I don't like that, and I deleted the comment, so I don't know if you even saw it.
What you
I was
did?
trying to think of another word for nestmate from another prostate, and I didn't like it.
Oh, I'm sure I wouldn't either.
No, you wouldn't like it even less than I didn't like it.
Yeah, I don't need to know.
Yeah, it's okay.
Cool.
I'll tell Brad after.
Yeah. Yeah, so what?
Yeah, I loved that. Just that there's no way I'm letting this happen. Like, I just loved that moment.
It's the acknowledgement of letting what happen, letting someone gain authority over me, and that is what it was. That is, it's what it is. He was called it out perfectly, and he refused it, and it's really hard to stand up to things that you have been conditioned to take,
especially in the moment.
Yeah, so from my experience, that isn't at all anywhere near as bad as these, or no, it was as bad. But do you know what I mean?
It's not the same level, but it's still bad, and you can comprehend it.
Yeah, yes, that's what I mean. Yeah, I can comprehend it definitely, and empathize.
Yeah.
Like this part with the palette knife, because it reminds me a little bit of plastering, and then also if I was the baking type, I'm sure this is what it'd be like to bake a cake, like ice a cake after you've baked it.
Oh, I'd like to do that once.
Once.
We should have a cooking show where I burn myself in the kitchen.
You do have a cooking show. It's called The Great British Bake Off, and you are not fielding.
I mean, really. Oh, okay. I'm gonna sit down for a second here. Whew. Oh, I have this line highlighted. You will see miracles in this church, and you will be transformed. I read it like that. I had to when I saw it.
Yeah.
Because it says, seeing my refusal to submit, he stepped back and said in an almost arrogant tone, you will see miracles in this church, and you will be transformed. This is a threat. And you're gonna dedicate all your time and money.
Imagine being a pastor and using "you will see miracles" as a threat. That's so weird.
Oh, you'll be seeing miracles, boy. Oh, also, I love how he specifically says, I asked if I could be assigned to another one of Pastor Alfred's associates within the church's pyramid structure.
Yeah.
It's pyramid. It's convenient pyramid structure. That couldn't mean anything. No. If something's shaped like a pyramid, it's totally fine, right? It's all legit.
Yes. Because it's like really, simpatico with nature because all of the naturally occurring triangle things. Anyway.
It just made me think of that James Acaster quote, my eyes are circles?
I'm making Cassie's asked what we're making. So I'm making my interpretation of how the book has made me feel, I guess.
Yeah.
Based on the front cover.
Yeah, it's kind of like inspired by the front cover, also inspired by our feelings from reading the book. Exactly.
A mess. I'm making art / a mess.
Well, if art isn't messy, is it really art?
Yes.
Oh, Haggis is here.
Hi, Haggis.
Or is Haggis here? Yeah. Oh my gosh, Haggis called us cutie bums. Oh my gosh. Don't even. Haggis, look.
Aww.
It's my lore.
What? Fluffer is George Dawes.
What?
I don't know what that means.
Who's George Doors?
I don't know, but I am amused. I'll give you that.
Another modder is just us fighting to show Haggis's butt comment.
Oh my!
Work on the music notes.
Yeah. So that was fantastic. But we do have another round of financial abuse.
Oh yeah, of course.
Not on Michelle personally, from the pastor and his wife.
Yeah.
How to know you are being taken advantage of. So when you are asked to sacrifice and suffer as someone else lives in luxury. That
is not a good deal.
That's not nice. Not nice.
Yeah.
if you're being asked to trust someone because they are more knowing, kinder, more put together, more loving than you, if they don't show you love, care, and mercy, then how can they be that first thing that you aspire to be, or the reason that makes you listen to them? It just doesn't compute in my brain.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm fully on board with you there.
Whose face are you wanting to see?
I don't really think that we should show our face just because someone asked.
I was just curious on whose face they wanted to see. I didn't think I was going to do it.
Not me forgetting what music notes look like. That's fine. Where's
Yeah, we're doing therapy now, not needs for therapy.
I don't know about the shape of music.
Right.
Keith's here.
Pardon?
Keith's here.
Hi, Keith. Oh, this is lovely.
It's Keith.
Lovely.
It's Keith. A-I-O-U ray of sunshine.
Oh, Keith's going somewhere this weekend as well.
Brad said you don't want to see faces. You will need therapy after.
Yeah,
Thanks,
send that.
Brad.
Yeah, lovely.
At least someone knows us.
Mm-hmm.
How do you do the treble clef? Is it like...
I don't know.
Is it like an ampersand?
I don't know. I don't know what you're saying. You've got Google. You've got a computer. Have you got nothing there to Google upon?
I got my iPad. Hold on. I'm going to reference.
Google. How much paint is too much
What
paint?
do music notes look like? Wowee! So many notes.
I'm trying to think of what I need to do now.
Ooh, I like that one. This one's like whoop, whoop, whoop. That's a dope note.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is
All right, Casey, we're not gonna show our faces, so please, I would appreciate it if you would cease with that.
Yeah, we are midstream. We do derail ourselves enough as it is. And that would be a right faff. We have many other videos if you
Yeah, our faces are on other videos.
Yeah. They would not be the star of the show. No, I'm joking, I speak for myself.
Oh no. This doesn't look like a music note at all.
What doesn't?
This one.
What you've done?
Yeah, this one here. Looks like a...
But you've done it on black, so just paint black over it again.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
You've done it on the easiest colour to cover up and correct, so just do it.
Well, if you're gonna yell at me, jeez.
I didn't yell at you. You take that back, Totobert. No, right, come on, stop being silly now.
Luckily I do have the ink down here, so. I forgot I did this in ink.
I'm going to try and be fancy, and I'm pretty sure it's going to go wrong, and it serves me bloody right.
You know what? Nothing can go wrong when you're being fancy. Just going to tell you that right now.
Well, we shall see.
I already told you, so.
Yeah, and we will see, so. Nightmare, aren't we? Right, please, back to the actual point and important.
The content. The important content.
Yeah, so the pastor was like saying, oh, that's not a good sound.
I mean, first of all, pasta shouldn't talk.
Stop. Right. The pastor was saying, like, get his Christmas gifts. He think his wife was going around in a fur coat, and he was like, come to these paid events, paid conferences, paid concerts. Does it sound familiar? Like Scientology. So hopefully that
pay.
Got his spidey senses tingling about, oh, this is all very familiar about the thing I didn't like in the previous cult.
Yeah. You start to notice a pattern.
Yeah.
People who pay attention start to notice patterns in things.
And people who have been hurt are like some of them, the people who are most likely to see those patterns, because you're the ones who need to like protect yourself and keep on top of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I did it as good as I could.
Yeah.
I can fix it though. I can fix it. Okay, I learned something today. Hello.
Nice.
I have learned something.
Ooh.
Do we have a mod in here at all? Because it might be good just to give them a timeout.
What's up?
Casey's going off.
What about?
Saying wanting to see us and saying they're ugly and Brad says you can bonk them.
Yeah, Brad would say that. No, yeah, would organising all three of us at such late notice.
Oh my.
Go on. Thank you, Joe. I can't hear bonk me and not think of it in like an Austin Powers voice.
Keith, what's the date on the weekend? I should be free. I don't know about anyone else, but
I think we do have a stream Saturday potentially. I'm not sure.
We do.
Yes, we do it on the Friday, but we'll see how things work out.
Yeah, that depends on the Rikasaurus.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe. Much appreciated. If anybody, speaking of Rika, recommended Sippins.
Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely.
Important. If you don't hydrate your body, your Thetan will get grumpy.
No one likes a grumpy Thetan.
No.
Okay, I think I'm going pink.
I wonder if there are any physical ailments that are directly tied to the electric ribbons.
Do you reckon that's where we'll get static shocks? Because that is weird.
Yeah, I could see it.
My dogs are not happy.
Yeah, Keith, I would love to if we're all important. Or if we're all available. God. I think I'm trying to read freaking Brad.
We would like to know if we're all important, please. Preferably before bedtime. I'd like to get some sleep tonight.
If you could just let us know if we're important.
Please.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh, Brad's now upset because you didn't give him the wrench.
Well, I know Joe is brilliant and doesn't mind, and I don't know how serious you were being when you said bonk me. I didn't. That wasn't a formal request.
Brad was as serious as I am, okay?
Lara, I appreciate you so much. You are incredible, amazing, beautiful,
It's true.
inspiring, wonderful, beautiful woman. Please watch any of the live stream I've been on before extending that, because I am a proper
We're a
gobshite.
lot. Like, we're a
And
lot.
I
Like,
say a lot of stupid things, and it just comes out my
we,
mouth. I hear it when
we
everyone
get
else
excited when you come into chat, and we're not even actually talking to you.
and either I'm nervously trying to just stem and mask, or I'm not masking, which is questionably a lot worse. But unmasked me makes people pee their pants laughing. Multiple
It's
people.
true. I know
It is.
several people who have had to change their underwear.
Yeah, but no. I'm in England. There's not free speech here. Remember, someone had to go to court because they called Scientology a cult, and someone else said one of the police officers were gay, and then were arrested and taken to court for that speech. I'm not somewhere with the free speech. I watch you and Scotty and Pearl and other people in awe. Like, I could never, like, legally, I could never.
I got the free speech. Scientology sucks the biggest dick in the street.
Hey, Holly, I've been wanting to reach out and message you, but I'm shit. But it's so great to see you. And I caught a bit of your stream with all three of you, with you two and the Journey 2020. The Journey 20.
Oh, you caught
me.
You caught me traumatizing the journey?
Yeah. Because she didn't have fair warning, and that's why I give it to you, love.
Okay, so for reference, we were working on this. I was working on this painting, okay? And I was like, I really love this. And the journey was like, oh, it reminds me of Africa. And I was like, oh, yeah, I I can see that now. That's not what it's meant to be. It's a splatter of unhealthy narcissist piss, but I mean, Africa, sure. And then I was and then we were going around the heart, and I was like, I don't know what this reminds me of. And then Holly's like, it's like a watermelon. And I was like, oh, I thought it was stretch marks.
Yeah.
That's where my brain went first.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, real class acts we are. Real class acts.
Listen. Okay? They're trying to adultify children. So I'm gonna treat them like they're in fucking grade school, and I'm gonna bully them on a childish level because A, that's the level I can take getting bullied back, and B, it's not punching down.
Hey, that's the level I could have to get fully back. That's amazing. Incredible.
Okay, so I think honestly the note that I've got down the best is the treble clef, which is the one that I was the most scared of. And once again, hubris is thy downfall.
Well, I've decided to try and get this one and put it over this one here, which was a terrible idea. But I thought of it and I didn't stop myself. and it's happening. I think. Ah, did you see that? I did it. I shook
No.
'cause I'm scared, but I did it. Brava!
Oh!
Brava! Okay. Whew. Yeah.
Please
Yeah.
be
I
careful,
can't
my
see it.
goodness.
It was good. I did it. I shook a little bit, but then I did it and I got it done.
So I think the reason why I don't like this note is because it's the wrong way.
Okay.
Notes don't go
Right.
that way.
I'm gonna quickly get back on.
Yeah. Please. Get me back on the rails. My word.
Same pasta, just scandalous. Sold recordings of Sunday service, which pretty sure Scientology does as well, don't they? They sell recordings of like their big events, not like Sunday service, but
Oh yeah, like
bigger.
anything like DM talks at or
Yeah. And yeah, but they also claim they could cure cancer and deafness, amongst other things.
of
So,
course.
So yeah, we've got a real sweet part now. I think this is towards the end. That well, I don't know if it's the second half or the end of chapter 25. Have you got anything else to add before that?
He got his high school diploma. And I was so overjoyed for him at that moment because I know what it's like to drop out and go back and get your diploma through distance learning. Like that is such a huge deal. Like not having finished school, even though it wasn't entirely within my control, was such a source of shame, self-doubt of every aspect of intelligence. And as soon as I got that, it was like, okay, I have the same footing that a lot of other people have. And I got here on my own. And I sincerely hope that he is so goddamn proud of him. If you have gone back and you've finished your school, I am so goddamn proud of you. It's hard. Sorry. That was my bit. I got really passionate about that. I was very happy to hear him say that he went back and finished school.
Yeah, I mean, that's it's super hard to think of. Like here, you don't really have people who haven't finished school. Like it's illegal not to go to school. If you don't go to school, your parents will go to jail.
Yeah. Well, and see, a lot of the time in Canada, they'll be like, oh, they're not dropping out of school entirely. They'll say, oh, we're gonna do a home-based learning system. We're gonna do homeschool or distance learning, and then a lot of the times the parents just don't do anything because the school thinks, oh, okay, you're taking care of it somewhere else, and they don't follow up because why would they?
Well, I think, children, I won't say all the time, but there's a lot of times where children who aren't in education probably aren't, there's a high chance they're being neglected. If their education is being neglected, something as important as education is being neglected, there's a high chance that other areas in their lives are being neglected. That is not for everyone. That does not include people who actively homeschool their children at all.
No, but it does apply to my specific situation, so I do totally understand what you're talking about. Also, like the bullying and shit didn't help, so. In this chapter, sadly, his brother and his mother pass away within a few months of each other.
His dad also passes away in this chapter.
Doesn't he get to have a bit of a connection with his dad first?
Yeah, in this chapter. I'm just thinking while you're bumming everyone out about the chapter, it's all of
well, them. Yeah, well, because
it's really, 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 really sad.
I do think it's incredible that his mother was alive. That his mother outlived her estimated time given by the doctor.
Yes, and
That
she
just
got to
shows
meet
that she
his
was.
wife at the airport. Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
Really?
That that
Okay.
that I was crying. I was so happy. Like that is so special and beautiful that that was able to happen. That she was able to be. She's so strong.
And like, I'm not one to be like goo eyed reading a book or watching a movie, praying or wishing for a happy ever after. I just like things to be realistic and achievable, which isn't what movies are for. But
Yeah.
I was like, I just please let him find someone who he really really loves and who really really loves him. And it sounds like he absolutely did, and that is wonderful. I could not be
Oh,
happier for him, and it couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
absolutely. A nicer lad. A more lovely lad. Let me check chat here. Oh, the journey's here.
Oh, hello. But yeah, he did grow a lot closer to his dad, because I think his mom passed. His brother passed suddenly, and then his mom passed, and then he grew closer to his dad, and then his dad passed also.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not looking forward to dealing with that myself. Oh, poor guy. I'm focusing really hard on this treble clef. I do have a note, but I just don't want to.
See, didn't I tell you I was going to make a mess? At least I deliver. At least I deliver on what I say. I'm going to mute again to
That's
wash my
right.
hands.
It's all about follow through. Oh, thank you, hippie chick. I will let her know that she got birthday wishes and it will be awesome. She's gonna be super happy. Um, I think one thing that was great about the connection with his dad is they got to clear up some stuff that they needed to clear up before he did pass. So it's not just like they got to spend time with each other, they actually got to like have a bit of a clearing the air bonding thing, which I just think is so like it can be so painful, but also so healing to just find the pure facts of the situation. So it lets you put things into the proper perspective um, with enough time and reflection. And like I have this highlighted quote that says, at the time I didn't understand what she meant, but the phrase stayed with me until it finally made sense. It took me years to understand that my father was never meant to have a big family as the people in the mission did. He was forced into his dad was forced into a life that he didn't want because of the cult that they were first in. And so it was just a cycle down. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, Joe. Oh my goodness. I'll message you after. Sorry, what were you saying, Fluffer? I think you're muted. Trying to keep these like not totally opaque. Kind of like the. Oh, I see. Are you making noise and that's what okay. Okay, well I guess I could just tell you a little bit about Grandma Bird. Grandma Bird loves gardening. She's selfless. She's a tiny little fairy queen. Um, she loves cats, birds. She she's a part of her senior center's stage players group and puts on skits with her friends. And one time she actually dressed up like Grisabella the Glamour Cat from the Cats musical and lip synced to Memories on stage. The whole auditorium was in tears. It was so good. Um, she's whimsical, she's pure, she's wholesome. She spent her whole life working with special needs children in the school system and with differently abled people in care homes. Um, uh, I just Grandma Bird. I just can't say enough good things. Love my grandma. I love my grandma so much. I mean, my grandma helped raise me. My grandma taught me how to listen and take care of people. I think that was a big thing. Oh, I'm gonna get emotional. Let's go back to the book. Okay, I will. I'm so Fluffer, you're still muted, by the way. I am so grateful that I get to live with my grandparents. I have I mean, it was challenging when I was younger, because my parents were so busy and my grandma was pretty much raising me, and my and my cousin too. Um, but I'm so thankful. I mean, I even got to have like the memories that I have of my great grandparents are what a lot of people get with their regular grandparents. So the fact that I have a connection with my grandparents as if they're the same level that other people have with their parents, I just consider that like a huge, huge blessing. And I'm just so thankful that I can be here to help them as things start to get harder for them, because I mean, my grandpa's got leukemia. My grandma's, you know, got a messed up back from doing such hard work for so long, plus physical health issues. So just being able to be like, I can't contribute much, but that's how I can. And yeah. Um, she wouldn't say no to that, I guess. Fluffer did send us some Werthers to share while we work on a puzzle. So I'm very excited about that. My love to all of the grandparents out there and all of the people who love their grandparents, or just, I'm just sending out kindness and love. I'm just sending it out there. Oh, haggis. I have I have a Scallywaggentine's Day card I have to mail you. I gotta finish them up. I gotta get them mailed out soon so that they get there in time.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I had a cookie.
Oh, okay. It's like you gotta be having a snack or something because I'm holding the fort.
Yeah, no, I was feeling a bit shaky. So
I'm glad
because
you
I can't have
did that.
tea, can't have 10 million teas a day.
Oh yeah, you're banned from tea.
Well, not completely banned. Let's cut down this then.
Yeah. Yeah, we love puzzles.
I'm trying to think of what to do and how to do it. To do like because that's sort of the greyish sky. Not that you can see it. But I need to do like the pink for the rose tinted glasses. But
Oh right.
or shall I try and do it like he did on his book cover of just like the clouds, the pink clouds at the top, and then like he's falling
I
from them.
really liked your idea though. I would just
So
think about
I
it for a sec.
tried to do it last week, and it just looked like boobs.
Well, yeah, but you didn't finish it. I mean, sometimes
Because
glosses look like bums or boobs. What are you supposed to do?
I don't know how to answer that. Um, that's baffled me.
I just broke your brain. Okay, that's fine. I had
Just
to
like
get you at
even
least once in this
if
meeting.
I knew the answer, actually, it maybe would be helpful, but still, I like you've put me in a conundrum, and I'm kind of annoyed at your ridiculousness. Actually, could be the answer. I think. I am struggling, or am I? Or am I? Yes, I am. No, I am. No, I definitely am.
Do you want me to keep going on with my quotes?
I mean, you have to, I guess. Oh,
Okay.
you mean from the book?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Sorry,
Not
I thought you
about.
were going to say more things to confuse me. I'm sorry. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, Brad, Grandma Bird will adopt you. You're a scallywag.
Yeah, get in line though. Don't be taking my place in the queue.
Everyone wants in the nest.
I'm genuinely stressed that I can't. Okay, right. I'm gonna have to start again anyway. So yeah, okay, we'll do that then.
I just had a quote here about how when his dad was expressing to him how unhappy he was and about being alive and stuff and the quote was, it's the first time I'd heard him say that the first time I'd heard him say that years earlier, I hadn't taken it seriously, though it was sad to hear it now. But with my mother and older brother gone, his words took on a much heavier meaning. Moved, I responded, "Why do you say that? Don't you realize that some people care about you? You have children and grandchildren who love you and might want you to live to be old." It was my way of telling him that I loved him.
Yeah.
And then I knew I had touched his heart. I was just sobbing. I was
Yeah.
sobbing. I was so, like, it's such a heartbreaking moment, but it's so important. So important. Your parents are people.
Absolutely. And I think there's a lot of expectations for people to be perfect the second they have a child. And I know, you should, plan for a child and don't have a child if you're not ready. But also, how about don't make it illegal for people who aren't ready to have a child to have children? Not gonna get into all of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Not gonna get into it.
That's a whole thing we could talk about, but yeah. Are you ready to move on to chapter 26?
Probably not.
Okay.
Sorry, go on. No.
No.
Chapter 26. I am.
Oh, good. Okay. Hey, Anne. Hey, Macht. Macht.
Mach mir doch egal. I think I've said it right, but I
Okay.
think wrong accent.
The only thing I can say in German is "Oh mein Gott."
I think I have like default French accent or Welsh accent or farm.
Yeah. Oh my God, when you go farm, I enter a world of laughter and humor that has never been previously open to me before.
When our fluffer goes full farmer, you will not even know what's here. No. No, come on. We're so close to being back in track.
Yeah, come on, get back on the rails.
Right, let's go. The rails. What I really like so much is that he's with his wife, and they go to a new church because she is religious. She's Christian. You check.
Yes, she's a
Um,
devout Caribbean Christian woman.
yeah.
Sounds lovely.
He very, considerate of him, was like, oh, how about we just look around for options before she comes over, and
He was so considerate to look around to find a church she would be comfortable going to when she made it to the new country. That is so beautiful.
yeah.
Sorry.
No, it is. It really is, and it's just like, I don't know. It's a shame, isn't it?
I just, yeah.
Yeah. What I like here is the wife didn't like the monitor culture at the church, and I'm just like, oh
Yep.
yes. You've also found someone who's got like a keen, like astute observation for the bullshit.
Yeah.
Keen eye, keen ear, and this
Good
is the
head
thing.
on his shoulders.
My family are Caribbean. And there's a Caribbean saying that says, "Those who don't hear must feel," and that's what you're told as kids. That's how you grow up. They'll say it, stop messing around, stop doing what you're doing, stop playing. You don't. You just hurt yourself, and they go, "Those who don't hear must feel." Did I tell you once? Next time I tell you once, listen.
Wow, I've never heard that, and that rings true.
I mean, obviously, I'm probably biased from growing up my whole life hearing it, but like, bring me true.
I love that.
And this is why I try not to think, damn, I did it wrong. Anyway, this is why I try not to think, see someone else's mistake and go, oh, that won't happen to me. I go, that could definitely happen to me. I just seen it happen to them. And then I try and learn from their mistake. And I don't know, just something about, the way he doesn't write in detail about his wife, but when he does mention her, I just feel like she's just, they're just incredible.
Is it inappropriate to call her a badass bitch?
Yes, please do not refer to anyone you don't know as a bitch unless it's someone who.
No, a badass. Like, she's badass. She's like, no. This is a pyramid structure.
A devout Christian Caribbean. So.
Okay, she is a powerhouse. A powerhouse.
A beautiful couple. Incredible couple. But again, you can have that beautiful partnership, romantic connection, but I think due to being brought up in any sort of cult, let alone multiple cults, and being told like this is the person to follow, there is one person with the answers, you just have to follow the answers, to the word. I think he continues yearning for that mentor figure, and I've put here, oh Gaston, and then a sad face.
Oh,
I drew a sad face in pen.
I made a sad face.
But yeah, I don't know if you've got comments on Gaston.
I mean, I just like that he said, I had learned my lesson and preferred to keep my distance. All I wanted to do was to, connect with the Holy Spirit through singing. He was like, you know what? I've been burned before. I'm gonna just step back. And then I have another quote. So, Pastor Gaston, no
Do you think of Beauty and the
one's
Beast?
as blind as Gaston, has full of hot air like Gaston. No one is as two-faced and inauthentic as Gaston. His pasteurization's infuriating. Oh, what a guy, Pastor Gaston. Okay, I'm done. It was one of
Cool.
those people who was a different guy in front of his congregation than he was behind the scenes. Completely different person. I have a quote. He wasn't authentic, and it was clear to me. Oh, also, I have this too. He also spoke with a different tone, as if he wanted to take an ascendancy over the congregation present in the hall. Those people who get up in front of a group of people and somehow think that they are better than all of those other people standing in front of them listening to them. No, you're not better. You're supposed to be there to fucking enrich their hearts and help them. You're supposed to be there to help them. Like, you're not, it's not like, oh, I've got my own little flock and now I've got my own little crew. Like, it just blows my mind. That's my Gaston rant. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Get it all out. Tell us how you really feel. Just trying to put all different kinds of music notes in the water. Because you'd think you'd want to be in the pink sky, right? Not in the black water. But the black water is where the music is.
What? Oh, okay. No, yeah, no. Okay, I get it. In regards to your painting, I was like, I don't get that.
In
metaphor,
regards
but
to my
yeah,
painting,
yeah.
it
I
looks
looked
like
at the screen then and realized that's what you're on about. Sorry.
Nope. I have no.
Oh.
I have no tolerance for racial discrimination.
What?
I have no tolerance for racial discrimination. I would not use that in a bad way. It was about my ocean.
It's
about my ocean.
Haggis Basher said, sing or show your thing.
Whoa.
Not sure I feel about that, Haggis.
Whoa, Haggis.
That feels like an advancement, that does.
My goodness. I am just a bird.
I don't have any things. Told you I'm like a team.
You got bits.
Chidayawadi with no bits. Bitless. Flipper has no bits. That's why.
That's why I had to make you a paint. Yeah.
In place of my bitlessness.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous to send my video to Laura.
What video?
I made a video last night while I was having a Rockstar concert to her music.
Oh. Are you crying?
No, but you can see my top surgery scars.
Have you got you? If you're topless, you can't do that.
Why not?
Because you. I don't. I mean, I feel like you need consent. Remember, planet consent, and everyone needs consent for everything.
Fluffer,
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any nip nops.
I know, but nip snops isn't the thing. Just sometimes having
That's
a picture.
What gets you banned. That's what gets you banned.
Well, okay, you can go, well, legally I can send it and I'm in the clear, or we can go ethically and morally as inhabitants of planet consent.
Well, okay, it was like an art. That's why I was saying, like, it's a private video, and I wanted Laura to know, like, how much her music hit me and impacted my life on a visceral level.
I know how much you appreciate her music and her art. Okay. But I'm saying if you have to make such an impassioned defense that you're not sending someone nudes, I personally would just rethink sending what you maybe would have sent. Is all I'm saying.
That's why I didn't send it.
Okay, but you were saying that you're going to change your mind. You're going to send it because fuck yeah.
Well, I meant I'm going to ask her about it.
Yeah,
because she said, "Don't be embarrassed."
Consent matters.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna say, is it okay if I send this? Just I was gonna preface it and then
Okay,
send
yeah,
it.
that's amazing.
I wouldn't just like, here you go. I would never do that. That's horrifying. I don't even do that to you.
I mean, you did do that to me. I definitely wasn't
Oh, I
expecting.
did.
Yes, you did.
It was like a couple days ago too.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say. I was like, don't mention anything because you don't want to embarrass them on the live. But then you were like, I definitely didn't do that. And I'm like, well, actually, have been biting my tongue about like because. But now you
Oh,
mention it. Uh,
sorry. I
hey.
apologize to Fluffer and to Rika.
Oh yeah, Rika. Oh, poor Rika. Oh dear.
Listen, I was having a moment.
Yeah.
I was having a moment.
No, I did a few days ago.
Do you know? I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but there's been stuff going on the last few days, and it's been impacting my perception of time.
What stuff?
Like stuff in the community, and I haven't been sleeping well, and I've been stressed out, and my perception of time is all over the place.
Oh no, I had preteen drama. So,
Oh, yeah.
well, I didn't have because of the lactose
We need
intolerance, but there was lots of
if
ice
everybody
cream
could,
consumption and XO kitty or whatever it's called.
yeah, if everyone could send some good vibes to Fluffer for having to deal with adolescent energy, it would be much appreciated.
Oh,
Any
adolescent
strength in
energy
that regard.
with incel level drama. Like
Oh,
of things I'm having to deal with now, I didn't have to deal with in my early 20s. I didn't.
oh. No,
Some of the stuff the kids know about, talk about, but beyond me, back to the book.
I mean,
So he's getting
Lara just said,
sorry.
oh, I just wanted to say, Lara said she called into the city meeting about the planters and Sciento suppressing protesters. Hell yes.
That's amazing.
Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure everybody knew that, and now we can move on with the book.
Thank you. Yeah, Christian therapy. Michelle or Michelle. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right.
I think it's Michelle.
Okay, we'll double check.
I
He's
did
trained,
Google it.
yeah, he was trained as a counsellor and a pastoral counsellor. But Gaston, Monsieur Gaston,
Monsieur Gaston.
was obsessed with Satan.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That. And I've got here planted
the number of the beast.
Son of Satan, epiphany. Yeah, he had an epiphany after that, after all like another sermon heavy on Satan. Yeah. And yeah, the penny drops, and I think this is where he really sort of breaks the shackles of that control and coercive behavior of like you need to follow this word or you need to follow this doctrine or you need to follow this way.
He's really coming to terms with his view of his spirituality. He's getting comfortable with his own view of God and all of that.
Yeah, I feel like he's just realized that what had been happening, and he was part of a repeating cycle. I think this is where he realized he was in a cycle and going from place to place. And I think this is where he begins to like truly heal himself rather than just recovering from the last cult or the last controlling person or the last, I feel like this is where he genuinely begins to, and this is just my opinion and I'm an idiot, But yeah, in my opinion, this is where it's sort of.
He's no longer running away. He's actually healing from it. It's not jumping from solution to solution to solution. It's okay. I'm.
Well, yeah, no, I
he's in
think
it.
he's recovering from the overall mind control of, the first
Yeah.
cult reading, then Scientology indoctrination, and then that high of self-hypnosis, then of self-hypnosis, and then with drugs and alcohol. And there's just been thing after thing after thing where he's been trying to heal from the last thing rather than
Yeah.
trying to recover from, the foundation
The
of
thing.
problems. Yeah.
The core issue that makes all the other issues that much more painful and harder to deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have a quote here, but Gaston didn't seem to listen. What mattered to him is what I could do for his church. And this is after he opened up about his past. So realizing that he wasn't ready to like do anything about it, he's like, "Can you recommend a Christian therapist?" And so he introduced him to a psychology graduate, and he feel that healing happened, and then Gaston said he had plans to create a department in the church that would help people deal with personal struggles. And Michel definitely genuinely wanted to help people and was so excited. Sorry, I just have a highlighted part here at the end that says, "Unfortunately for him, I no longer tolerated such attitudes towards me. From that point on, I took my place and pushed through with my ideas." Love that. Love that. That's actually before the whole Satan stuff.
Oh yeah, the Satan stuff was really like the last straw stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah, this was like before the car wash. So they're like, yeah. Yeah. This guy spent 45 minutes talking about the devil and then promised to return later that year for a special conference titled How Satan Acts in the World. Yeah, okay. I really like this quote here because this is applicable to a lot of things that are in F Sciento. Without realizing it, hearing about hell so often during these assemblies began to seep into my mind. When you hear about something in such a passionate, visceral, and negative way so many times, it does start to seep into your subconscious, like turning tail and running from SPs. Like tone scale stuff. When you see the poster every day when you walk in, and you're like, oh, I hope that covert hostility isn't showing.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's all very, 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 very messed up, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all gross. It's extremely gross. Gross. It's gross. Recommended sippins for anybody who hasn't had any water. Please drink your water.
But yeah, I think it's after this. It's he realizes, I think, he doesn't want to do stuff sort of with other people. I think there is a moment of growth there. There is a massive thing, moment of growth there and realization. But then there's also what comes with that when you realize, people, there are a lot of hurtful people out there. You can sort of go into yourself, and he didn't do that.
I think we're all kind of experiencing that ourselves right now.
Yeah.
In a way. In a different context.
Yeah. But yeah, he didn't do that at all.
No.
but he did still try to sort of self-soothe with like self meditation, like the solo meditation.
I like that he made his own mantras.
Yeah, I definitely find it hard.
I was just gonna say, I actually, because of that, I made my own.
Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah, I find it hard to say stuff that, you know, like, well, you've spoken to me, so
Yeah.
I can't say stuff like, I am amazing, I am incredible, I am going to be a millionaire. I'm like, idiot, no. Objectively, this is wrong.
Mine is, I am my own being.
Yeah.
I am my own being. I'm not a spiritual being. I'm not anyone else's being. I'm not anything better than I think I am. I am my own being, whatever that may be.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I do have a quote here about what you were talking about. It was then that I began a oh my gosh. It was then that I began a serious self-reflection, starting with why I kept bouncing from one religious movement to another, sometimes landing in dangerous cults under the influence of narcissistic predators. And he realizes that a lot of it comes back to Scientology, because the study of the mind and the healing of illnesses and mental origins should not be separated from religion, nor tolerated in non-religious areas. Oh, fucking Hubbard, piss baby, fucking bad breath, fucking crypt, fucking knob gobbler. Sorry.
No, it's warranted.
Got a little bit mad about oh my god. What did Kelly say in her live last night?
I don't know. I was the preteen bullshit I've been dealing with.
Oh, I know. But she called the road. It was like
You're giving me FOMO.
It was like Ronnie Hub Way or something, or like, oh, it was just the way that she said it. It just killed me. It was so funny. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Everyone's talking about how you can just like think about LRH and smell how bad he smelled. Like, we should all get emotional compensation for having to know that he was a human being. Especially if you have synesthesia and you see him and you can smell his fucking breath.
I feel like this is a back to the drawing board painting.
I like it.
I'm not sure I believe you, but thank you.
No, I mean, okay, so I like the colors and the way that the colors are blending together. Unsure about the placement, but it's not done yet. So stop judging it before it's done.
I'm wanting to just scrape the paint off rather than waste another canvas.
But yeah, he starts to address his own stuff. And I would love to say he had been sober from alcohol for 13 years. That's incredible. Incredible. But you know, he did have some sad thoughts about drinking, and then he remembered to he looked inside of himself. And I have a quote here. It said, I had a call from my inner voice. This time I didn't ignore it. It said, stop searching for transcendence. Look inside your heart. reconnect with yourself, recognize yourself, love yourself. And then he started to bring out the lyrics. And I'm not reading the lyrics because you got to read the book.
Yes, definitely.
Oh my gosh! And then the end.
Wait.
The end of the chapter.
Yes. Go on.
I can't. He started saying the mantra that I love you to himself in the mirror. And by the end of it, it seemed to him that he was looking at his father's face in the mirror, hearing the words, I love you.
You're right.
Yeah, it just hits me.
Why does that hit you?
Maybe for a
Sorry.
sec. No, it's okay.
Oh. I do understand that's very touch. I think I would be really scared if I
I
seen
don't know
that.
why. Oh, like I've read that a few times, but I've never read it out loud. And it just like punched me right in the gut there. It just like could feel that in the like I could feel that. Oh, okay. I'm okay. We're good.
Yeah, I'm glad that he did feel, I believe, like some sort of healing from that.
Yeah.
And connection. But then he did decide not to do that sort of any sort of meditation that could be sort of in like self-hypnosis-y
Exactly.
anymore, which I think was probably a good idea. That I can only say for me, that would have really scared me. That would have really freaked me out.
Oh, same, fully on board.
I've not done any drugs or anything like that that I've ever experienced anything like that happening. I also have aphantasia. I can't see things in my head.
Yeah.
And also I would just be so weirded out by my dad looking at me and being like, I love you. I'd be like, why do you
Well, you
do this
also
with me?
probably don't look quite as much as like I mean, I'm gonna assume
Nah,
Michelle probably
I
looked
love
a
my
little bit
dad.
more like his dad.
I proper look like my dad. I fully look like my dad.
Oh, okay.
Minus a
Okay.
go, yeah,
I
man face.
actually
Proper, yeah.
I kind of look like my dad too.
Yeah, I probably look like my dad. I look more like my
Oh,
brother.
I'm gonna sit down for a second. Just need to go ahead. Sorry, I need to sit down for a sec. Have a sip of water.
No, I just got very annoyed with this and scraped it off, and now I don't know what to do. And I'm just frustrated that I wanted to do something really amazing. And it's just not.
Well, it's because the pressure of talking on stream, and then you don't have a thing prepared for. Like
I
it's
think,
hard making a idea come to life the right way, and you have a
yeah,
really specific idea.
yeah. See, that's why I like doing stuff and just seeing what comes along, and then sort of working with it, and everything's all good. But when you've got something in mind and you've got someone in mind, or it's hard. It's hard then with the pressure.
Oh, you struggled so. I mean, how many did you do for Selfless?
Oh,
um, how long did you spend on Samuel's? Like you were fully committed.
yeah.
I'm gonna put some gold like rays coming down. That's kind of my plan here. Um, just such a powerful moment, like to go through so much with your family, to have the disconnect, the reconnect, the closure, and then the closure in your own heart. Like I was so worried that this book wasn't going to have, a happy ending, but my spirit was lifted. It was lifted. I was crying, but it was lifted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We do still have the epilogue.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm just eating another cookie.
No, don't apologize. I'm just trying to distract from getting emotional. Hey, if DOA can cry on stream, so can I.
Anyone can cry on stream.
Yeah, exactly.
The epilogue. Oh, yeah. So he stopped all
What?
practices.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my dad was talking to me. I did not hear you.
Yeah. So he stopped all the practices aimed at alleviating negative self-images.
Yes.
Alleviate negative
He had an
self-image.
intense thirst for authenticity.
Yeah. So he had to face his demons. So obviously it didn't just everything went away happily ever after.
No, you got to do the work.
Yeah. And obviously the work is different for everybody and it feels different doing it, when it's done. But for Michelle, he reported Silvio's father to the police and reported Arthur.
Fuck you, Arthur, you piece of shit.
Yeah, I think I don't think either of them come to fruition because one of them, I think, was already involved with a police case. And I know with a lot of police cases, if they're investigating something and something else comes up, they'll just say, "Oh no, we'll just shoot
Oh,
down."
yeah.
The
One of them, it was Silvio's father. They couldn't find him, and then Arthur was on ongoing legal proceedings for CP.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. Certain cases like that,
yeah.
it's quite common that, a perpetrator, a predator doesn't have one victim. They normally have many victims, but it's like the one who's had quote unquote the worst, or the one who has, the most expensive solicitor, or the one that has the most proof. Like the system will pick and choose the most winnable cases when it serves them, and really, really let down a lot of vulnerable people, children. Like it's heartbreaking, and I just wanted to take a second to just acknowledge that and send thoughts and love and strength and power to all of the people who have had that extra injustice added on to the abuse they've suffered. And it's disgusting and it's wrong and they deserve neither.
Exactly. Well said. Yeah, well said. I mean, he even said he gave, after seeing these attempts fail, he gave up on trying to track down the criminal lawyer that filmed him with his father's girlfriend. He's like, they're not going to do anything. And because no one would listen to him or take his complaint seriously, he's like, I'm going to write a book.
And here we go, a full circle round. How beautiful.
Can I read the last sentence?
Yeah, just before that, he is at this point married, happily married, sober, and not just sober from substances. He was also sober from any dependency, so like the meditation or the trance or anything like that. He's
the
sober,
dissociative.
Yeah, he's completely free, and that I can't take my hat off to him anymore. Like it's just inspirational.
I tip my beak to you. The it says, I love this. It's just to have to go through all of these things and to have this be your final sentence. Today I have a great life and much more abundance than I deserve. Life is good with me, more than I can describe, and far beyond my understanding.
And I think,
So eloquent.
yeah, I think that's like some of the stuff I've read about trauma, that can be the difference, you know, with the big T trauma and the little T trauma, and how people just manage to survive despite the most horrific things. And
Yeah.
it comes down to, you know, the attitude and the gratitude, and is able to, you know, still try and see the good things. And I'm not saying count your blessing, or, you know, everything happens for it. I'm not saying any of that. Some things are just shit, just horrible,
Yeah.
horribly shit. But I feel like as long as you're able to see something good, that's what can help you keep your head above water during the worst of times and, you know, the best of times.
Absolutely. I mean, look at Laura. It's a perfect example. Time and time again, she just comes out on top with a glowing heart. There are so many people. Michelle, I mean, frickin' Samuel, the SP chef, Bianca, some of the beautiful hearts on these people that have been just hurt so badly for no good reason. And they're still good people. Just lets you know that there is still hope for the world, no matter how bleak it does seem, because there are people who look out for each other.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. Sorry.
Dog
Wow.
time.
What time?
It's dog time. It's dog time.
Dog time.
It's dog time. I heard dogs.
Did you see my dogs at the
Oh, I just heard them. You get
Come
to
on.
choose how much power you give something and how you react to a situation. Yeah, I'm just learning that. I'm just learning that. I'll be honest. I am. There's a lot that I am extremely fucking naive about, and that is one of the reasons I was so grateful for just some of the more like some of the more streams that were just like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't know. I just appreciate everybody. When I'm spending time in people's chats and they're just doing things and being genuine, I'm learning from you. I guess is what I'm just trying to say, and like that in itself is great. I'm also having a hard time keeping my thoughts straight because my stomach is hurting really bad, but I get to take my new injections today.
Why is your stomach hurting bad?
Because I'm due for my medication, not because I had cheese.
Did you have food with your medication that you took on stream, setting a good example?
Oh, no, I even brought a banana down. It's right here.
You silly sausage.
Oh, I'm a silly sausage.
Not taking medication on an empty stomach. My goodness. You're going to give me stomach problems. You're stressed. You're going to get an ulcer.
I'm gonna give you the flux.
Can you hear the little lad? The wee lad's up.
Wee lad. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Fluffer sent me a puzzle, and it's incredible, and I will be doing it on stream. But the thing is I put it on my bed and Pistachio came in my room and she was like, "What the fuck do I smell? What the fuck is in my room?" And we were like, "Well, it might smell like dog. Like, that might be why." No, 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 no. She was smelling Wilson and she was looking all over our goddamn room for that little fucker. She was like, "I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him." She didn't get him. There was nothing. Nothing to
He
get.
would have got her, A.
I know.
So you know.
I know. He totally would have.
Mess with my Willie Wilson. He is a brute. An absolute brute.
I
Straight
adore
up
him.
killer.
If I had to pick like a superhero crime fighting team, I would have him on my roster.
Would you?
Oh yeah.
Do you mean like a fantasy team?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if following you.
Everyone's like telling me to eat my banana, and I don't like it.
Yeah, don't just eat it. They know because you've taken meds. Because you're being weird, you're making it weird.
I'm peeling it. Jeez. Luckily, I can eat a banana with one hand.
Well, yeah. Eat banana in one bite if you want it. Sorry. Pocket mouth, inside joke. Tilty's like a pelican. No. Sorry. I mean, it is. We say pocket mouth, don't we? You know, but pocket
It's
mouth.
true. Yeah. Like literally, like I'll be typing in chat, right? Like you know how fast I can type in chat? That's because there's a paintbrush in my mouth. Because I'm painting while I'm listening, but then I have to chat, so it goes right in the mouth. Sometimes I'll have 3 in there.
Wow. That can't be clipped out of context, thankfully. I kind of like this little mini one I've done, not that you can see.
Listen, I can't censor myself and eat a banana, okay? I can't please everyone.
Maybe if you tried eating 3 bananas. Sorry.
This is a heart for Rika. I don't know if they can hear because I know that they're at work and they're having a rough day, and we're sending you all the affection.
Yeah. Rika, I'm so sorry. You feel rubbish. Sending my best to you. You rock.
Yeah.
You're incredible. Incredible.
I thought you said you're inqueerable, and I was like, that's amazing.
Incredible.
Yeah, like incredible but queer.
Okay. I guess it could be.
Maybe you just coined a new thing. Maybe it's gonna be new slang. Listen up, Gen Z.
I'm sad with what I've produced today.
Well, you shouldn't be because you're experimenting. And every time you put paint or anything on the page, you're learning. It may not be what you anticipated or hoped that it would turn out to be, but it doesn't mean that it's bad. And maybe that could be used for another thing instead of this thing.
I guess a little bit.
I just saw the word shrimp marshmallow in chat, and now I don't want to eat the rest of my banana.
Why?
Because they said shrimp marshmallow, and now I feel like if I'm going to eat another bite of my banana, I'm going to taste shrimp.
What if I say coffee? Coffee latte. Can you bite it and taste coffee latte?
Oh, yeah, it's a little bit better. Yeah. I have weirdness in me.
You have weirdness all over you, all over your chops. You're caught
I know.
red-handed with weirdness.
caught pink-handed.
I'm strange to the point where professionals who deal with strange people on a daily basis are like, wow, you really are odd. I'm like, yes.
Oh man, one time I went to the ER and for mental health, and I was there and I was explaining one of the things I was doing, and she's like, wow, first time I've heard that. She
I
was
can
like
cut out.
70. She had worked there for a long time, and she had never heard what I had told her. That wasn't great.
No. I feel like we're probably coming up on the 2 hours just because of the.
We are actually. We're at 150. Look, I'm half done.
Half done.
The banana.
Oh. I've made such a mess here. Have you ever got so messy in an art project that you're like, right, my only goal now is to come out of this unscathed?
Yes.
That's where I'm at currently.
You've got this.
I'm like, this is a lot of paint to have in any
I believe in you.
one space.
You're the best. That was me forgetting the words as I was singing the song because I'm painting and holding a banana.
I thought you were eating the banana.
Well, I should be. I can't, I don't eat during the day. Like, do you know what this means? I'm doing this for you, okay?
For
This
me?
isn't even for me. I'm doing this for you and oh my goodness.
Hurry up! My goodness!
Drop my banana in my paint.
You what?
I dropped my banana in my paint.
Why?
Because I was talking with it in my hand and it slipped.
Well, if it was in your pelican mouth, it would have been safe. My goodness.
Is this my life?
Yeah.
Okay, I wiped the paint off. I'm still gonna eat it.
No, that's gross.
It's non-toxic.
It's non-toxic. It doesn't mean good.
It's non-toxic. It's ethically sourced mica. It's fine.
Next pharmacy visit, can you say, when I take my medication, do you think there's anything wrong with taking it with paint? Non-toxic paint. See what they say.
Yeah.
Come on in, scallywag. I just want you to take care of yourself and not do things that are going to make you poorly. Or choke or asphyxiate yourself.
Stop trying to keep me alive. Jeez.
Well, stop trying to harm yourself.
The problem is I don't even realize that these are things that could potentially harm myself until I've already done them.
Like fixing a tripod around your neck for a stream, an intended 2-hour stream.
Listen, it worked. Okay?
No.
It worked.
No. Wilson, come here. Come let me stroke you because I'm stressed now. My blood pressure's gone. Look, come here, Wilson. Wilson, please come here. Stressed.
I'm almost done my banana. I'm almost done.
Amazing. I got my boy out.
I love him.
Got lad here.
Wilson and I would steal a pirate ship and we'd rig it just ourselves.
He's a lad.
He's a lad.
He is. He's such a good one. Yeah, I'm probably going to read the book again, to be honest. Well, I say probably. I am going to read the book again.
Oh, I'm definitely going to read it again.
It is being re-edited at the minute. It is getting an audio book. Is being It's being re-released. Is it being re-released just in English or French as well? Do you know?
I'm actually not sure. But either
Yeah.
way, I'm pretty sure it's going to be English.
Joe, if
But
you would be able to, I'm so sorry. If you wouldn't mind dropping his link in the chat, please. It's at Dissect on Sect.
I believe I have it in. Oh no, I don't. I was going to say it's not my channel.
Yeah, Dissect on Sect.
I was going to say, Joe, if you need to grab it, the book link is on the last video that we did.
Oh yes, I know the light's so bright. He's like, look at
Oh,
this thing right there.
look at how adorable he is.
He's a good boy.
He's so cute. I just want to like put him in a little papoose and storm Parliament.
Oh, he's so tired, and that
Oh,
light is
sleepy boy.
disgusting, isn't it?
Oh, such a sleepy boy. Oh, jeez.
I could just put him in my pocket.
Yeah, just tuck him in.
Oh,
Safe.
little pocket weasel, isn't you?
Yeah.
So yeah, if I just put them in my pocket, the big pocket.
I can't believe we're actually finished the book.
Yeah. So thoughts on the book? It's incredible. It's really well written. There's the best stuff we haven't said about because we want you to go read it. We're just doing this.
There's so much more.
We super appreciate the book. We're not doing it for any gain at all.
No.
Notoriety, anything.
No, we just wanted to highlight an incredible experience that we had the opportunity to highlight.
Yeah, and it's just it shows a broader picture of how when you are controlled and coerced or manipulated or hypnotized into essentially giving up your free will. There can be a lifelong repercussion and fall victim to another predator. And yeah, I think it's just done a fantastic job of painting a really whole picture of his life and I'm sure many others, a heartbreaking amount of people. One's heartbreaking, but you know what I mean, a vast majority of other people who have probably been through the same sort of cycle with patterns of abuse.
Yeah, and these patterns, they can happen outside of organized religion, but they're certainly a lot, scarier when they do have an organization behind them. If that made any sense. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it is. It's that it's bad everywhere, but when it's structural, when it's embedded in like doctrine or words or things you can reference to, it makes it really hard to use that cognitive dissonance to think your way around something when you have a lot of other people who have also had like under mind control. You're in an echo chamber and snitch culture in all of the. It's just it's just so many layers of
toxicity.
Yeah, but it's like when you read the book, you can really see it. It's almost against the odds that he gets in or out of any of them.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? And it's just
I don't
know. I think it's just a really great all round. Read it.
It's culturally enriching. It's spiritually educational. It's got some pretty freaking funny lines in there. Incredible insights.
Oh, thank you, Joe. Joe's just dropped his YouTube link, Dissect on Sect. I think he's gonna.
Thank you, Joe.
I think he said he's gonna start a podcast, but definitely
Cool.
subscribe to him. Keep an eye out on his channel. I think all being well, he might come on and do a paint and ponder with me. And everyone has the right to change their mind at any time. Consent can be given or taken away
And taken
at
away.
any time. So yeah,
Yes.
absolutely no pressure. But if you would like to come on, he said he would, and if if you still will in a few weeks, I think probably when the book will be re-released, I will very much look forward to doing that with him.
That sounds great. I'll even set my alarm and wake up early for that.
Will you mod for me?
I would. I will. I will mod for you.
Right, well, you are a mod for me. You just never bother. No, I'm joking. I've only streamed with you. I know. It's because I've only streamed with you, and then zero streams together. I know. I haven't been here. You can't
Here
mod
I am
something I'm not
trying
doing.
to fit my schedule to another time zone selflessly.
I'm really.
Oh yes, he's also got an Instagram.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joe.
Yeah. Also that.
What is happening on my phone? Just got a reminder about the dentist appointment that I have tomorrow that I can't afford.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Incredible. Right. I am going to have to pop off. It is 10 past and I do have.
Yes, we're done. It's yes, we're good.
We've got the pocket boy. Should we see if we can get the pocket boy out?
This is not done yet. Please do not judge this as a done piece. I kind of like the concept of it though.
Can you see him?
I can't. He's tucked right in like a baby. Oh my gosh. This is content. That is content. Look at that.
Pocket weasel. You got a pocket weasel. Get yours today at your local rescue centre. Pocketweasel.com. No, don't go on there. I don't know what that is. I have no.
I don't suggest going to pocketweasel.com. I do not know what that link would take you to, but I do not believe it is one that you would like to go to unless you were Brad.
Oh, poor Brad.
No, he'd be curious enough. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
He'd be like, well, I got to check it out now.
But yeah, I'm not sure. We have to check on the French side. It's a really bad angle. But yeah, that is us for now. Done with Falling from a Pink Cloud. I'm thinking maybe we should do a playlist. Oh, we can do it on both of our channels and put all of the videos together.
That's a good idea.
If someone wants to watch all of them together, can watch them congruently, in order. Can watch them in order. Consecutive, yeah. We can watch them in order. It's confusing already. Watch them in order between the two channels, so that'd be good.
Do you want me to do that? Because I don't mind.
Yeah, we'll do it on either, both, whatever.
Yeah, I'll just make a playlist from both, and then I'll just add them from both channels in order.
Amazing. Remember to check your songs with that. I will. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's it for now, and we'll be back either Friday or Saturday. So you'll have to get over to Tilt's page.
Yes. And that'll be a Queerdo Corner special, so bring your laughter.
Thank you all for joining. Appreciate you all. Send Dissect on Sect some love, please, if you can. Send some appreciation. Peace.
And yourself. Send yourself some appreciation today.
And send yourself.
No,
right, go. We're
get out of here.
Go on.